Welcome back to Spirit of the Outdoors. Y'all, we done had a heat wave here. It's done got up about 34, 35 degrees, I think. I have been piddling with some knives and odd and end stuff today. And I wanted to do some shooting. I know some of y'all seen this little Cricket rifle in other videos, and I'll reset the camera up at a different angle where the sun ain't so bright, hopefully, behind you. I didn't realize it was going to wash it out that bad. This is a little Cricket, single shot, carbon fiber barrel, small, collapsible stock. I mean, whole gun is short. The reason I wanted it was pack it in a backpack if I wanted to, carry it to a deer stand with me. It's got a threaded barrel. Put a can on it if I so choose. Subsonic ammo. And you can possibly shoot squirrels or rabbits from your deer stand. Never alert a deer. So I haven't got that far with it yet. Obviously, deer season's really over for me. I have been shooting it, playing with it. It's going to be a great boat gun. We have a squirrel season even into March when I'm running limb hooks. I'm going to do some squirrel hunting. But most of all, this is a fun little gun to play with. Single shot, didn't cost a whole lot. It's a fairly inexpensive gun. I think you can buy one for about 300 bucks. I've got a sandbag here, which it is not really that soft and cushiony anymore. It is about froze solid as a rock. But I've got a board up down there and some targets that I made right here. I bought some envelopes and they was too thin to ship knives in. So I decided that I would do some target shooting with this gun and do an honest review on it. Nobody sent me this gun. I bought it with my own money. And I like 22s. 22 is one of the all-out best rounds they are because there's a whole lot of stuff in my area that you can feed yourself with if you need to. The biggest benefit to it is you can afford to shoot it. So my reason for getting back into 22s, and I'm going to do a good bit of 22 shooting probably throughout the summer, especially for a little while right now and a lot during the fall. I want to go do some more squirrel hunting. But just shooting a 22 gets me back in rhythm. I used to shoot a lot. I got away from it, so I'm not as accurate a shot as I used to be, especially offhand, just walking around with trying to shoot at squirrel heads. So I've got some, I like this 333 Winchester. There's 333 rounds in a box. It's just 22 long rifle, 36 grain hollow points. Great, I've used it. I've got several of these boxes and this one's about empty. I use it for dispatching animals, doing some hunting. It's not the most accurate ammo. So what I did is our gun shop, we've got some Ely ammo. This is some of the best match ammo that I can get my hands on locally right here. I'm not going to say it's the best there is because I hadn't shot every 22 ammo there is. There's a lot of great ammo out there. Sometimes some of it ain't so great. Everybody's got an opinion on it, so we're not going to argue about all that points. You shoot the kind of ammo you like. But my point is I did go try to attempt to get what I could get available to me to shoot in this rifle. And let's see what it will do because the trigger is not that great. It's once you put it in there, you bolt it down. You pull this back to cock it like you do any of the other Crickets. It's got an aluminum frame that sets in. The trigger is not just real smooth. It's a little bit stiff, but for me, it's not really a problem. I'm not going to be shooting beyond 50 yards with this, and I have got a target set up right now. I think it is at 50 yards. I'm going to make sure right now with this rangefinder. No. It's saying 68 yards. That's all right. We're going to shoot 70 yards, basically. We'll stretch it out to that. I don't have a problem with that. I may could move that up to 50 if I wanted to. Let's see what this other plate is over here. I've got a plate hanging up. It's at 61 yards. So somewhere around the teepee would be 50, I guess. Yeah. So anyway, I'm going to go down there and put a target up. I had a staple gun around here. But it's kind of like my daddy said. He said, when you need something, you're just about as better off to go buy a new one right then than it is to try to find the one you already got. I've looked for that staple gun everywhere, and it's fairly new. I ordered it off Amazon, and it's a pretty good one. And I bought it for the reason of stapling targets up. Can't put my hands on it. It's been laying around in the way. I know I've moved it twice right over there out of my way. I don't know where it's at. It's probably right here, about put your hand on it, and I'm just overlooking it, but you know how that goes. So we're going to take our hatchet, go down there, and we're going to take some nails, tack these up to a board, and we're going to do some shooting. So come on, let's go. Put these, I'm going to put one more target up. That one I had tried to help zero a scope. This got 3 bullet holes, but they still enough target to shoot at. And then I lost my stapler. We're using our Beavercraft hatchet. I figured they'd really appreciate us nailing that target up there for them, using their stuff. Let's go do some shooting. All right, y'all. I had to get rid of them coveralls so I could do some filming and do some shooting. I couldn't bend down. So I've had to do some work, and I've been already shooting some. I had to finish dialing my scope in fairly close, and I ain't got it like pinpoint precision on. But this mount right here that you have to buy from Cricket to mount this scope, well, screws backed out. So I had to take the scope off, and I put some Loctite on them devils, and I made sure they was tight. So that is a rule, and I hadn't had this gun a long time. So when you mount a scope and start shooting it, it's common, for whatever reason, for screws to back out. I mean, it shouldn't happen, but it's not like one of them, oh my God, I can't believe that happened. I've had it happen a couple times. So if it does, I always put I don't like to put Loctite on these little bitty screws, because especially Allen heads and stuff, if something happens, you need to take them out and change something, it's a devil to get them out. But if they start backing out on me while I'm trying to shoot and my scope starts flopping, that ain't good either. So, you know, that's what we fixed today. That is part of the reason we are out of here shooting. So now I wanted to show y'all the rifle and us shooting it. So I have got it loaded. Cock it. All right. We're going to go this target. I've already dialed in on some. I'm going to go top left on it, on the right target. And I'm hoping that camera down yonder is still a filming. Now, we are not shooting to see how on target it is, and we're shooting right now the Winchester, them 333s. I do have some Ely ammo I'm going to shoot. We're seeing what the gun will group right now. Not real great. And I did swab this barrel out already. It ain't just horrible. That ain't just terrible. So I am through moving up and down. I can put that cap back on it. Looks like I'm gonna have to move it to the left. So now I'm fixing to shoot this Eley high velocity. Just so you're aware of what we are shooting. .22 rifle, 38 grain. All right, we're gonna go bottom left. There ain't nothing down there. Whoa. Whoa. It's way left. It's over there with another bullet hole. This thing ain't grouping like it was the other day for me. Tell you that. In this rifle, that Eley ammo ain't doing no better than the rest. Nope, it didn't do no better than none of the rest of it. So let's go to the other target. Let's shoot this semi-auto bitch rest outlaw 42 grain Eley. Let's see if it eats it any better. And I don't like these little Eley boxes. I can tell you that already. Them lids they got on their boxes ain't worth a flip. Ain't worth a flip. We're gonna go to the other target, top left. Well, now them two's a little better. This may be the ammo that eats him. Provided these other three go in the same place, of course. Can't get my... lot better. If my sandbag wasn't hard as a rock, this wouldn't be so tough. That thing right there, solid as a rock. Now, put one more in it. All right, I had to delete stuff off my face. If it can go wrong, it's gone wrong today. That round nose 42 grain seemed to shoot better than anything that stacked on top of each other. So what I want to do now, I want to walk down there and see if that other camera is recording. Let's look at these groups. If it ain't, I don't know, battery may be dead in it by now from the way my look's going. Let's go down there and check on that. Well, fortunately for us, the other camera was still recording, so we got a win on that. So this is where I was trying to dial it in. One of these shots here was aimed here, and I moved it up a lot, and I shot here, and I dropped it back down. So I used this to dial my rifle back in. Well, I got 3 real good shots right there. So we start trying to group. Well, that's the cheap ammo here, and let me pull y'all on up. So this is Winchester ammo right here. It's off. I need to move everything to the side. You can see I'm consistently shooting that much over. So we fixing to dial it back in, but this was that first Ely aiming here. Now, one of these holes is from up here, so there's 5 shots that was aimed here, and they spread out pretty good. Y'all, some of this could be me. I'm not no match grade shooter, but then I changed ammo, and look at this. So here's what I want to do. I want to go back up there, and we're going to stick to this target over here, and we're going to move to this dot. I'm going to move my scope over a couple of clicks because I need to get it dialed back in on target. And mind you, we shooting 70 yards. This is 68 yards according to that rangefinder. So let's go shoot a little more. I'm going to turn this camera back on. Maybe it'll hang with us. If it don't, we'll come down here and look at the targets. It won't matter. We having fun. We getting to shoot 22 rifles. I love shooting 22s. One of my favorite things because you can afford to get out here and play with it and just sling lead. It's a blast. So let's see if we can get this thing dialed on in over here. I mean, that ain't a bad group for that ammo. This round nose ammo, I love hollow point because if I want to shoot a squirrel or a rabbit, I got to, you know, the old round balls just to go through and make a hole, and he liable to run off and run up a hole somewhere. Because obviously I ain't no expert shot. I mean, I'm decent, but I'm not no, you know what I'm getting at here. Let's turn this other camera on. Hey, I know y'all like some behind the scenes footage. Come on now, where you at? Who you with? All right, hit the record button. Now we got to run real fast, so we ain't got a lot of footage down here to have to edit through. TP's still up. Man, we made a TP video for you, see? Look at that sun in the background. TP video. I make everything funny, don't I? I'm going to shoot this Winchester. It ain't bad ammo. Not to get me on target. So we want to go to the left about 4 clicks. I don't know 4 clicks is how many I needed. 4 clicks is how many I'm going to use. Come on. Let's send one down right. Now, I don't know if y'all's daddy taught y'all this or not, but this is what my daddy taught me. So y'all do it the way you want to, but I'm going to keep doing it this way. Just tap, not beat. Settles them reticles. All right. See where this goes. We're going to go top right. Y'all looking at that? Might have just need to get all that oil blowed out of that barrel from where I was cleaning it earlier. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, a squirrel ain't got a prayer. Or a rabbit. Well, let's give this other Ely one more round. I gotta see. Maybe it was my shooting. Maybe I needed to settle down. Maybe I light, you know. Bottom right, bottom left, bottom left, bottom left. Let's turn y'all a little bit. I know y'all won't see the entirety of everything. Ammo. This gun don't like it. Paul J hears a gun shooting. He's coming. He's coming. Ain't that Reggie? I can't get this Ely to stack. Not in this particular rifle. Nope. We better off with this old cheap ammo right here. It'll shoot that. Which it shot these right here pretty good too. So we're gonna give it a rest. Show y'all what I am rigging up for. All right, so y'all, what I wanted to show, what I have rigged up, and this is my Ode Pro light that I got. I actually have a Bryonite light on the way. That's similar to this, but Ode Pro did reach out to me this week and said they have these lights on special. They trying to clear out some clearance. Said if you would help us promote them, we want to get rid of these. And y'all, and I ain't got no complaints about this light. I do not. And you can get with the infrared, if you got a thermal scope and you want that infrared light on it, one of the modes can be that. I think you can choose which color. It made more sense to me to have the light and the red and the green for predator hunting. So now you bolt that on there, tighten it up right there with your hand. And I can't tell y'all what to do, but you know, if a fella was to be wanting to shoot him a rabbit real late, this would do it. But now, coon hunting, you guys that's walking around with dogs, this little small rifle would be the ticket because it'll do anything you need to do. I promise it will. Time you mount that light on there, and it has a threaded barrel. You can make it real quiet if you need to, you know. So, y'all, this is I'll get a thumbnail of it, but we're going to close the video down. We've done some shooting, had a little fun, and I had some of y'all wanted to see it. I just wanted something to play with. This will wind up being Brody's rifle. You know that good as I do. Here in a few years, and it'll give him something to tote, shoot squirrels with and stuff. Because it's short, he'll be able to handle it. It'll be excellent for that. And teaching him how to shoot. And I could have left that light on there to sit here and do my shooting. Would have been fine, but I took it off because I was working on this scope mounts and all of that stuff. I think with this particular rifle, I think I'm just as well off with that 333 box of Winchester right there than I am these. And what I paid here, this Ely, was $8.99 for this box, $10.99 for this box. If you local here, you can go to our local Philadelphia Gun and Pawn, and that's where I found that ammo. And my other 22s I've shot it. I've got another 22 rifle. It stacked them on top of each other. So, you know, this gun is not a match grade rifle. I'm not trying to sit here and tell you that it'll compete with better rifles. I'm just telling you for what it is, a single shot dispatch gun, light, threaded barrel, one shot at a time, you know, mount a light on the bottom of it, small, pack it in a bag, tote it anywhere you want, take it camping, put it in the boat while you're fishing. That is my reason for it. You know, if I'm going serious squirrel hunting, I've got other rifles that I'll probably take. However, I do want to do some squirrel hunt with this because, I mean, it's... But the real reason I got it was if I want to put a can on it, set the deer stand, I can tear them up with it, and deer never know it. So, thank y'all for watching Spirit of the Outdoors. Remember, the best way to do things is the way you like to do it. We'll see y'all. Y'all have a good one. I'm fixing to go in there and get by the heater. I doubt I'm going out to do anything right now. I don't feel like skinning nothing, cleaning nothing, cutting up nothing. I have finally got all my deer meat put up. I put up 8 quarts of deer meat last night. I'm done. Going in the house, put wood on the fire, and babysit that heater the rest of the night. We'll see y'all.